Check your watch. It's 10:15 p.m. You're driving down a familiar stretch of highway, the rhythm of the road humming beneath you. You blink just once and, suddenly, the dashboard clock reads 1:45 a.m. The fuel gauge is lower. Your headlights are reflecting off trees you don't recognize. And the most terrifying part, you have absolutely no memory of the last 3.5 hours. You weren't asleep. You didn't pull over. You simply ceased to exist in this timeline. Welcome to the phenomenon of missing time. It's not just a plot for science fiction. It is a documented, recurring anomaly reported by thousands, from pilots and police officers to ordinary families. They call it GYS, the Go Yet Stay gaps. Tonight, we aren't just looking at the clock. We are looking into the void between the seconds. Where did those hours go? And more importantly, who was with you while you were gone? The anatomy of a gap. Missing time is rarely about being gone physically. In most reports, the person is still there, but their consciousness is scrubbed clean. Think about the last time you zoned out while driving. Now, multiply that. When victims emerge from these gaps, they often report physical symptoms. Strange puncture marks on their skin, clothes put on backwards, or an overwhelming sense of impending doom that lasts 4 weeks. The Aveley Abduction, a case study. In 1974, the Aveley's family was driving through Essex, England. A strange green mist engulfed their car. In what felt like seconds to them, they emerged on the other side. But when they got home, they realized they were 3 hours late. Under hypnosis, the memories that surfaced were not of a car ride, but of a cold, sterile environment and figures that didn't look human. The question for you, if your brain deleted a memory to protect your sanity, would you really want to dig it back up? Or is the silence safer than the truth? The glitch theory versus the visitor theory. Is missing time a biological malfunction? Some neurologists argue it's a form of transient global amnesia. But that doesn't explain the physical evidence. What if time isn't a straight line? What if we are occasionally slipping through thin spots in reality GYS gaps where the past, present, and future overlap? Imagine walking through your front door, but the house is silent. Your family is gone. The calendar on the wall says it is 1940. You turn around, walk, bike out, and you're back in 2026. To you, it was a 5-second confusion. To all world, you were missing for 3 days. This is the horror of the temporal slip, the sensory clues. Many witnesses report the Oz factor right before time vanishes. The birds stop singing. The wind dies down. All ambient noise is sucked out of the world as if someone hit a cosmic mute button. Ask yourself, have you ever experienced a silence so heavy it felt like it had weight? That might have been the moment your gap began. The most disturbing aspect of missing time isn't the loss of hours, it's the aftermath. People who experience GYS gaps often report that their electronics malfunction for years afterward. Streetlights turn off when they walk under them. Clocks in their house lose minutes every single day. It's as if their personal frequency has been permanently altered by whatever or whoever they encountered in that missing window. We are taught that time is the only thing we can't lose. But the files of the paranormal suggests otherwise. Time can be stolen. It can be edited, and it can be erased. The next time you feel that sudden shiver, or you realize you can't account for the last 10 minutes of your commute, don't just shrug it off. Check your skin. Check the clock. You might have just returned from a place that doesn't exist. If you are fascinated by the shadows between reality and the unknown, you are in the right place. Bisimle birlikte a klanamayan ke feding abone ol butonuna te klei en bildirimleria nb n enkaran ka gisemlerinin katmanlar n aralarken ararai I indeki toplulu umusakat ln shaman nz nbo ahidmesine isimbermelimbir sonrakibe I imbisi takiptekal n